hit it! Music filled Joe's garage as the practice jam began. It wasn't very large. Oh wait, it wasn't very large, just enough room to cram the drums. Oh, Joe's back out of prison. I played to the best of my ability. Proper electric guitar is still too big for my claws. And a second-hand guitar was a Stratocaster with a whammy bar. My throat is. Ooh. I got acid, and I also have a weird taste in my mouth, which I usually get when I've eaten too much sugar in rapid succession. You know, like all your receptors are busy. But that doesn't make any sense. We're going to the chorus. We can jam in Joe's garage. His mama was screaming, his dad was mad. Oh, he's singing. You know, you can use you can put in like UTF-8 and music notes and stuff. We can jam in Joe's garage. His mama was screaming and his dad was mad. And somehow I'm keeping up, laying down the melody as I read from a poorly scrawled note. You're 7 years old or something, right? How old is he? So the years was rolling by. The years was rolling by. After a while, the song finished. The digit of my claws sore as Uncle Frank ended with a final strum. A gigantic smile on his beak as he turned to look towards me. His own guitar to his front. Of course it is. Where the fuck else would it be? Amazing little man. Give me a high five. I smiled, graciously clapping his long claw with my own. Claws are fingertips, man. What? I'm gonna scratch him with that little clap. I'm suddenly aware of the clapping coming from the entrance. My parents sitting out in the front driveway, yet close to the car in case the cops suddenly show. Oh, that was amazing, dear. Mom called out as I gave her a bashful smile. The word bashful never sat right with me. It's just a silly word. Yeah, way to go, Anon. Yeah. What did I do for Dad? Yeah, way to go, Danon. Dad adds, enjoying a bottle of beer in his left claw. In fact, somebody turns to the left of the band. What do you guys think? Rhythm guitarist? The drummer, Joe, nodded. I tilted my head looking to Frank. Rhythm guitarist? The rhythm guitarist provides rhythmic pulses in conjunction with other instruments. I blinked for a moment at the rather in-depth and detailed explanation provided by my normally lax granduncle. In other words, you're the support for pretty much everyone else in the band. The glue that holds together the song. And the band, man. Together. I take a moment to peer down at the guitar in my claws. I'm not expecting such an important role to be associated with the idea of rhythm. I then break away from my thoughts, thinking of it now instead. It's crazy that I was already heading into grade 4. It's just been a couple of years. It's like 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Be glad you weren't skipping classes, Mr. Knows Everything. Right after the last week of a lengthy summer break. Soon, Olivia and I be seeing Doe and Warden again. Speaking of Olivia, I've been having trouble getting a new idea off the ground. Speaking of Olivia, I turn to the hood of the Dodge. She's drawing in her school notebook as I call out. Hey, how do we look? She looks up with a smile. See for yourself, dude. Olivia was now taller than me. She had grown a lot, and so did her drawings, showing off an incredible doodle of me strumming the guitar. Yet my snout had looked to be twisted in pain, my claws were swollen. Claw hurty, I was apparently yelling. My snout. We got so many snouts, man. Is shut as I look towards her with an expectant gaze. Olivia giggling. Let's put on a new song. You know, we're having a... I like this one a lot. She turned the page, my eyes widening, suddenly conscious of Frank leaning back to Pierce Row. Whoa! Whoa was right. A sketch of Frank and I that might as well have been from a high-quality magazine or something. She's like 10. Jesus. Like, I know that Olivia is implied to be super good in the other one, but, like, her earliest achievement is, like, when she's 14-ish. Like, there's some degree of, like, that's kind of reasonable. High quality magazine, Jesus. And on Don't Be Too Nice. A little more abstract than the joke sketch he had shown before, but way more beautiful for it. He's able to capture the emotion and atmosphere of his playing. The guitars, when depicted as instruments, rather extensions, creating different realities altogether. Olivia, can I pay for that? Frank asked. She shook her head. No need, Frank. No need, Frank. You can get it for free. Awesome! Olivia exclaimed. Frank exclaimed as Olivia tore the sheet and handed it to him. I'll take this with me next time I get arrested. Let me keep one thing before heading to prison. He said with a smile on his beak. How the fuck is he not in for life? Olivia and I just stare, wondering how the hell Uncle Frank always ended up in trouble with the cops. He's got that cocaine, giving it to kids. That's what Mrs. P is all about. Oh no! Why were we even introduced to Mrs. P at all? She mattered for like 5 minutes. Jesus. You don't introduce characters you aren't use. Okay, so it's what the fuck looping means. To which I say, screw you. Olivia and I just stare, wondering how Uncle Frank always wound up in trouble with some cops. Hey, Joe and Ed, you two gotta check out... Why don't they call... Doesn't he call her Joe? I guess he already knows it, Joe. You two gotta check out Olivia's drawing, I swear. Both of them are scary talented. Well, Anon has like an extra 18 years of experience to go off of. He then scowled at the drummer trying to get a peek at the paper. That's not the right peek, it's with 2 E's. Not you, Joe. Not after what you did with the last one. I tilt my head at that, as do Olivia and my parents. Our parents. This is communism. They are our parents. Why? What did Joe do with that one? Maybe it helps if I open it as administrator. Usually that helps. No, but that's... No, that's with executables. I then wish I didn't hear the next line, and judging by Olivia's look, neither did she. Well, this one time Joe ran out of toilet paper and... Oh, shit. Gross. Ew. So, what are you gonna pick for your after-school sport? I blinked at Warden's... Oh, no. What are you gonna pick for your after-school sport? I blinked at Warden's question before remembering. 4th grade had just started. And so did an expectation of fitness that was announced by Mrs. P during home. Why the hell are you still seeing her? It's been 3 grades, my man. Some Mesozoic private was trying to fulfill because of reasons. I wasn't really listening, to be honest. I don't know yet. I admit with a shrug. Warden looking to Olivia and Doe. What about you two? I'm doing badminton, the human declared with a smile. Me, I'm gonna swimming. Swimming's good. Warden nodded before turning his head to me. I didn't expect his next question. Anna.
Hey, Anna, what do you think about doing boxing with me?
I look at him. Boxing? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Warden scratched the back of his head.
I mean, admittedly, I'm kind of on the fence with it as well, but I couldn't think of anything else if I wanted to.
You're what, like 10 years old?
I'm not really good at running or jumping, and boxing sounded kind of cool, so...
I considered for a moment, realizing that Warden was looking for a partner in this endeavor. Why not? After all, it's not like I had anything better to do. I had straight A's with my education so far, because I was technically going for the 4th grade again. I didn't pick out any after-school sport. What time is it? Okay, listen. I'm gonna quote Linkara, because this quote is so appropriate. What time is it? I am so lost. 4th grade has just started, but he already has straight A's? Why not just say going through elementary school again? That way you ignore... This implies that he's having straight A's in 4th grade. Which makes no sense if 4th grade just started. And they're picking out things for... I'm just saying, my man. Oh man, you'd have to wait for Olivia finishing her swimming lessons. Might as well. I'm not sure. Where do we sign up?